ASMR Gaming News. Sit back, relax, and let's begin. First off, the big news this week is that Blizzard has revealed a new character called Sombra for Overwatch. This character is a hacker slash stealth-based ability character. She has an offensive role in the game. She plays offense, and she has a lot of stealth-based abilities. Many Overwatch fans are very happy with her inclusion in the game. So, really good. It's cool to see new Overwatch characters. Next, Blizzard also announced that a Necromancer class for Diablo 3 will be releasing as DLC in 2017. And after they announced this news, they also said that they will be remaking the original Diablo in the Diablo 3 engine, or in the Diablo 3 game. It's going to have some special filters in order to make the game have the same style and aesthetic as the original Diablo did when it first released. I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out, so that should be really cool to see how that goes. It was revealed that Akuma will be joining Street Fighter V. After a lot of fan speculation for the past few months, it finally seems like Capcom will be adding Akuma to the game. Akuma, of course, is a very powerful fighter in the Street Fighter universe, and a lot of people are fans and enjoy maining him in the game. So it'll be curious to see how he'll play and stuff like that. They said you will be able to play him at the demo booths that will be available at the PlayStation Experience in Anaheim during the PlayStation Experience in December. So if you live in Anaheim, be sure to go and check the Street Fighter V playable booths so you can check out how Akuma plays. Final Fantasy 15 has a new free demo on the Japanese PlayStation Network store. So if you create a Japanese account, or if you already have one, just switch your account, head on into the Japanese store, and you can download a new demo. It's about 13 gigabytes and a half in size, and it offers about 1 hour of playable content during the first chapter of the game. So far, a lot of fans have been saying the combat is very fluid and fast-paced, kind of like Kingdom Hearts and other similar games, like a hybrid between Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy Type 0. So I think this is going to be a fantastic game, and I'm actually downloading the demo right now. So I might do an ASMR gaming video on that as well. So be sure to check that out when it comes out. I think I'll put it up maybe in a day or two. Square Enix also announced that Final Fantasy 15 will have special PlayStation 4 Pro content. So if you start playing it, Square Enix has also announced that Final Fantasy 15 will have special PlayStation 4 Pro adjustments to the game. So it will actually run at 1080p 60 FPS on the PlayStation 4 Pro. They're going going to be releasing a update of sorts in December to unlock 60 FPS for the PlayStation 4 Pro consoles when playing this game. And also, they will be adding a 4K 30 FPS mode as well. So depending if you want better visuals or if you want the ability to have faster frame rate, 60 FPS and 1080p, you can switch between those. So this took many fans by surprise, and it seems like a lot of people are actually going to be buying PlayStation 4 Pro consoles now, just to be able to get that little bit of increase, between 30 to 60 FPS, just so you have the more fluid gameplay. Nintendo apparently has a sense of humor regarding the Wii U, because during the new Animal Crossing New Leaf patch that came out in the last week or so, they added some new items that you can unlock in the game, such as a Wii U. And to get it, you have to basically do a raffle. Not raffle, but like a fortune cookie contest. And inside the fortune cookie, which will give you the Wii U as a prize, it says as follows: great artists aren't always appreciated in their own time. So it's a little bit ironic, since that gives you a Wii U. It seems like Nintendo is self-aware, of course, of the fact that lots of people aren't exactly fans of the Wii U per se. I really enjoy it, but not lots of people purchase the console, and I think, Nintendo has a little joke here, a humorous joke about the situation, and that maybe in a decade or so, after the Wii U is long and gone, people are going to start appreciating it, similar to the GameCube. So, it's a little joke, kind of funny. Animal Crossing is a great game, by the way. Another Nintendo Switch rumor this week. This time, it has a high probability of being true, because a lot of fans have been speculating about this for the past few months as well. But basically, an insider source that has been correct before said that Nintendo is delaying the Cloud Strife Final Fantasy VII Amiibo and the Bayonetta Amiibo because they plan to release a Super Smash Bros. Updated port for the Nintendo Switch. Some people are speculating that it will have the 3DS and Wii U content on one cartridge. So basically all these stages and stuff from both games in just one game. It also seems like Nintendo delayed the Amiibos so they could launch these two really famous characters together along with the launch of the game. So that would be a good idea if Nintendo's actually going to do that. Apparently, it's supposed to launch somewhat 6 months after the Nintendo Switch's launch. So hopefully in January, they announce a Super Smash Bros. Port for the Switch. So that will be very interesting to see. Geek news for the week. Let's start with a new Ghost in the Shell teaser trailer came out, and by teaser, I mean literally a 10-second teaser. It shows a little bit of Scarlett Johansson's android bodysuit. The design is different than the original Ghost in the Shell anime, but I think the movie has a lot of potential after seeing this small teaser trailer. I was already hyped before, but this new teaser trailer really showed me that the special effects seem to be a lot better than I previously expected. I think this movie's gonna be great, and I can't wait to see it when it comes out. Tim Holland is the young actor that played Spider-Man in the Captain America Civil War movie that came out this year. For those that don't know, there was a Spider-Man cameo. Marvel obtained the rights with Fox. Basically, they reached an agreement. Sony. Yeah, sorry. Marvel reached an agreement with Sony and managed to get Spider-Man in Captain America, and now they asked Tim Holland his contract, how many more times he's going to be appearing in Spider-Man movies, and apparently he signed on onto a 4-film deal. So basically he's going to be appearing in 4 other films. So hopefully he'll get his own Spider-Man movie, and maybe he'll appear in future Marvel films as well, like maybe the next Avengers movie, or I don't know, maybe the next Captain America or Iron Man film. Who knows? It'll be really interesting to see them incorporate Spider-Man into the Avengers Marvel Cinematic Universe. And now for the retro gaming fact of the week. It's also a news story for this week, so the Satellaview, or Satellaview, I think I pronounced it correctly the first time, Satellaview, was an add-on device for the Super Nintendo in Japan. The Super Nintendo in Japan was called the Super Famicom, and essentially the Satellaview was a device where a satellite sent data and distributed, like similar to a download service, straight to your home, so you'd be able to download certain games or play certain games at a specific hour during the day. And Nintendo released a lot of special games for this, like sequels to The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Kirby received a few games, and a bunch of other Satellaview games came out as well. And these games are very rare, since they never came out in the West, only Japan. And because of the way they were distributed, essentially, after this service was gone, there was no way to obtain these games. So people that had downloaded them during this period managed to have the games. And after that, they were wiped, deleted. People can't find any more copies. So what happened was, there was this game called Kirby's Toy Box, which was a collection of mini-games, 10 mini-games to be precise. And over the past few years, people have managed to find... Sorry about that truck noise. During the past 6 years, or 10 years, let's say, people have managed to find about 5 to 6 of the games in this Kirby's Toy Box. But the 4 remaining games were very, very hard to track down, simply because they were released near the end of the Satellaview, and basically hardly anyone was using the Satellaview at that time. So people thought these games were lost. No one was ever going to recuperate them. Well, lo and behold, some game preservationists, gaming historian type people that preserve games were in Ishikawa in Japan, and they were going around these auctions, and they found a seller who had the 4 missing Kirby Satellaview games. Kirby, of course, being the famous HAL Laboratory Nintendo character. So, it's a collection of Kirby minigames, but they managed to find the 4 hidden Kirby games that no one's been able to find before, and the price was apparently too high for the game preservationists. So they started a online funding page asking fans to help them gain the funds to be able to buy these Kirby games in order to preserve them. So fans came up with the funds, and now they are going to release them online as a ROM file, so fans everywhere that have never experienced this game will be able to check out these Kirby Toy Box minigames. So that's really great news. I'm always interested in seeing how the people uncover games that have been thought to have been lost to time. So really gonna be cool to see what they do with that. fan of Kirby games, by the way, so this is a big deal. And yeah, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed that small, informative story at the end. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want me to cover any content in the future, news or stuff like that, tweet me at ASMR Gaming News. Follow me on Twitter as well, and post in the comments, tell me what you thought of the video, or if you have any news you want me to cover for the next episode. So, that's all for this time. So long.